Okay, now we're gonna stop there for a second. You've all seen this before. There's a full walkthrough of the house with just the nice pretty music in the background if you wanna go absorb that. But honestly, I like spending the time looking at the photos, and that's probably what you're gonna be looking at anyway. So I wanna show you what you can't see through the photos and what you're not gonna find anywhere else that tells you so much more about this house and what's nearby. So first I want to touch on the 3-car garage. You do have pretty good space here, as well as a little bit taller ceilings since there is no upstairs on this home, and those are insulated garage doors. Because of the way it faces, actually, the sun is going to set here near this back door and toward the other side of the house, making a much cooler garage, so great space to be out there working on some stuff. Let's go up in the attic real fast and take a look at the space up there as well. There are multiple different areas here that could be built out for extra storage, and by the time I think I get up here, if I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure I'm standing. But this is my favorite part coming up right over here. This home has been spray foamed from its initial build out, which is the way to think about it is like a Yeti cooler. It's basically the most efficient way that we have to be able to make homes here in Texas to keep all the heat out of the attic, making our ACs not have to work as hard. Little known fact, it is said to just leave your AC at a consistent rate. It's much more efficient, and this property has that going for it, which is awesome. Also, the HOA that this neighborhood is in has this really great pond that's stocked with some pretty good sized bass, about 2 pounds or so, plenty of bluegill, and I think even some cats if I'm not mistaken. Great opportunity to just get out there and chill, great big yard, and ample access to the lake. I'm telling you, within probably 5 minutes from the house, maybe 10, there's at least 3 different boat ramps that I can think of. No, 4. I forgot about another one. A little bit further on that 4th one. This is a park that is within maybe 5-minute drive. This is Temple Lake Park that is got a full beach system. Now that the lake is nice and full, actually over full earlier this spring, it has really filled out nicely. It's just a great place to go and just relax, get the boat out there, just hang out on the shoreline. Super easy access to the lake, which is awesome, and it's one of the reasons why we love it over here. This is Commonwealth. It's a brand new restaurant, 5 minutes, maybe 8 minutes from the house. Really cool spot. It's got kind of a private club that you can get to go join and have access upstairs, as well as your own liquor cabinet. You can bring anything you want in. Full bar, as you can see here. Really cool vibe. Former client of mine was actually the chef who helped to create a lot of this food. They've got a semi-pro shop, I'd call it, for the pickleball courts they've got out there. I'll show you that here right now. Here's a good shot. As I recall correctly, you don't have to reserve, but if they are full, then those who do have reservations take precedence, or memberships take precedence. So on a Friday night like this, it stayed pretty busy. All right, a couple other things to note. We are super close to the relatively brand new high school, Lake Belton, which has brand new facilities. This is maybe just a couple years old. There's also a relatively new elementary school that's right here within 5 minutes of driving. There's also a brand new elementary school just right over here, and the North Belton High School, or middle school, just right down the road. Moreover, it's really close to just about anywhere you'd want to be. West Adams is absolutely the place where things are growing more. In fact, little known fact here, there's a Chick-fil-A coming in right here that should be up and running in the next couple months. I'm super excited about that. But you're only about 12 or 20 minutes away from Baylor Scott & White, our main medical center, either for work or for obvious medical needs. Our industrial park is just right up here, where we've got some of our big names such as Facebook and Drayton McLean and others. Belton is really cool, and what's moreover, there's actually another park that I forgot to mention until I just thought about it now, that has a community pool right over here. One of the best looking community pools in the world, because it's got this really awesome view that's over there. Great tennis court over here, as well as a kids play place, and all within just a couple minutes drive. What's really neat about Morgan's Point as well is just all the deer that are around here. And when I tell you that there are deer all over this area, they are absolutely everywhere. This little baby was at the house just down the one door from the house that we're looking at here, and they're absolutely everywhere. The neighborhood and the whole community has actually been built around letting them have green pathways through, so it's really cool. You can see them all the time. All right, so that's going to cover it for today. There's still a lot of things to be able to look at and learn from and learn about this area and this community as a general. It's a really cool spot. It's a really cool opportunity. More importantly, because this house is going to be significantly less expensive than the brand new homes they're building on the backside, at well above $250 a square foot. in a really similar style, exact same builder. There's 1 or 2 different amenities that you get that are in the newer ones that you're not gonna get here, but you're gonna really pay for it. So something to think about. Also, I don't think the second HOA actually have access to the pond, which this HOA does. So also something to think about there, but I also haven't read the HOA document, so I can't know that for sure. But really cool opportunity to pick up something that is a long-term home that would make you happy in the whole family, and just an area that I think is going to be something really significant in the future. So hope to see you there, and thanks so much for your time.